With the cases of the coronavirus growing, more and more recognizable names are actually being added to this list. So hey, what's going on guys? My name is Leroy Kenton and this is FTD Facts. And now for this episode, I'm going to be taking a look at celebrities, but beyond just celebrities in the entertainment industry, this episode is going to also feature those who are in the political arena as well as high profile individuals who have been affected by the coronavirus. So let's just jump into it. Starting at number 10 and number 9, we have Tom Hanks and his wife Rita Wilson. Tom Hanks, as you know, the legendary actor, he confirmed on March 12, 2020 that he and his wife Rita Wilson had tested positive for coronavirus while they were over in Australia. Both are in a Gold Coast hospital, and he and his wife are actually in Australia filming Baz Luhrmann's untitled Elvis Presley film. Very interesting. Now, with Tom Hanks and his wife now being positively tested for the coronavirus, there's been some concerns though that they may have infected some of their fans as well as other people in the industry. Number 8 and number 7 go to Rudy Gobert as well as Donovan Mitchell. French basketball player Rudy Gobert of the Utah Jazz tested positive for COVID-19, and this was shortly before a game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. At first, the NBA proposed that games would continue without any sort of spectators in the audience, but on Thursday, March 12th, the NBA, they suspended all games for the rest of the season. Now, the same day, the Utah Jazz also revealed a second player, Donovan Mitchell, who was then positively tested also for the coronavirus. Peter Dutton comes in at number 6. The coronavirus threat for Australians definitely hit home when Home Affairs Minister Peter Dutton revealed that he tested positive for the coronavirus. Now, in his own words, he said, "This morning I woke up with a temperature and sore throat. I immediately contacted the Queensland Department of Health and was subsequently tested for COVID-19. I was advised by Queensland Health this afternoon that the test had returned positive. It is the policy of Queensland Health that anyone who tests positive to be admitted into the hospital, and I have complied with their advice. I feel fine and will provide an update in due course." It's believed that he picked up the virus on a recent trip to the United States where he met Ivanka Trump and many other senior members of the Trump White House. So of course, this sparked fears that other members of the government and parliament might also have the virus. The person up next at number 5 is Mikel Arteta. So the Arsenal manager, Mikel Arteta, tested positive for the coronavirus on March 12, 2020. Arsenal also closed their training ground as a result of the positive test, with Gunners players and club staff who had recent contact with him are now forced to self-isolate themselves. In a statement, he said, "This is really disappointing, but I took the test after feeling poorly. I will be at work as soon as I'm allowed." Now we have Daniele Rugani at number 4. He's an Italian soccer club player for Juventus, and he had tested positive for the COVID-19 on March 11th, despite not having any kind of symptoms. Rugani, who also plays for the Italian national team, was the first player in the country's top soccer division to test positive for the virus. Juventus, which has won the last 8 Serie A titles, announced the result on its website as well as social media sites. They say that Rugani, as well as those that he's been in contact with, have also isolated themselves, and Italian soccer, along with all other sports in the country, has been suspended up until April 3rd. So once we reach that date, depending on where the coronavirus threat is, they may resume the season, maybe not. Now at number 3, we have Rick Cotton, and he's one of the most high-profile US officials to actually contract the virus. He's the executive director of the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. That means he pretty much oversees airports and buses and other means of transportation, and he's reported to have tested positive for the virus. So really, what could this mean for the continual spread in the United States? Moving on now to number 2, we have Nadine Dorries. She is a conservative UK MP as well as a junior health minister, and she shared late on March 10th that she also had been diagnosed with the coronavirus. Later, MP Rachel Maskell also revealed that she had been advised to isolate herself after meeting with Nadine Dorries last week, even though she didn't have any symptoms. And now we got to end off with number 1. This one definitely hit home, close to home to me at least, because Sophie Trudeau, the Canadian Prime Minister's wife, Yeah, she tested positive for the coronavirus on March 12, 2020. Of course, Canada is where I'm based, and now the Prime Minister's office said that he himself is feeling well and would remain in isolation. In a statement, it said the Prime Minister is in good health with no symptoms. As a precautionary measure and following the advice of doctors, he will be in isolation for a planned period of 14 days. That's what the official statement from the Canadian government said. Now, the government also said that the doctor's advice for the Prime Minister is to continue his daily duties while self-monitoring. Of course, given that he doesn't have any symptoms or any visible symptoms. But it's sad that in the time of crisis, he has to be separated from his wife. And we here in Canada just hope and wish that she has a speedy recovery. Also, I wanted to throw this in. There was some report that Harry Potter, aka Daniel Radcliffe, had contracted coronavirus, but actually no, that was some fake news. Reports that he contracted the coronavirus are completely false. So if you heard that news and thought he should have been in this episode, no, completely false. Just had to clear that up. So these were 10 celebrities who have been affected by the coronavirus so far. We do hope that this list does not continue. And actually just hope that the rest of the cases of the coronavirus don't continue, because this is something that has gotten way more out of hand than a lot of people expected. Be sure to leave your thoughts and comments down below. I know there are probably some other celebrities and other high-profile people who have been affected, but this video only highlighted 10, so share your thoughts and comments and anyone else that you know down below in the comments section. And before I get out of here, just remember my social media links are below in the video description section, and I'll also leave you with a related episode coming up at the end screen right now. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next episode.